Okay, welcome back to the Revit for Construction Managers tutorial. And in this tutorial, I want to show you how to insert text. So when you're looking at your project drawing, there's no text showing and no specification. And what I'd like to show you here is I'd like to add text to the overall project so that we end up detailing information that might come from the technical guidance documents, it might come from the home bond manual, it might come from or it might come from, say, an IS standard or a BS standard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my section here, and I'm going to click into my section, and I'm going to look at, say, internal walls. So there's a couple of notes that I want to look out for within internal walls, and I've already looked up this on this document here, which is the National House Building Council. And in relation to fire resistance, it says internal walls shall have adequate resistance to the spread of fire. Issues to be taken into account include fire resistance, typical construction, services, and materials. Okay, so I want to put that into my document. I want it when the builder is, or any of the construction team are reading the drawings, I want them to be able to take this information on board. Okay, so what I'll do is well, first of all, if I click on that wall, you can see it's a basic concrete 215 wall. And if I wanted, I could tag it. So if I wanted to go and put in my text, I go to annotate. I click on text, and then over here you have a choice. So you have a straight line, you have a curved line, or you have two segments. And I would tend to go for two segments because that's the standard used within standard construction drawings. So I go with two, and then if you look here, the placing is leader at top left, leader at bottom left. So they're the two that are selected. So when I go in here, I will select the wall. And I'll click again, and then I'll just click again then to start my text. Now I want to put the text in from this document, so all I'm actually going to do is I'm going to copy and paste this across. So I'm going to go right click here and copy, and I go back into my Revit drawing, and when I'm in here I'm just going to go paste. Now you'll see it'll go in quite large, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight the text and I'm going to reduce the bold, okay, and then I will click on it like that outside. So you can see here that the way the text has gone in, there's quite a lot of text running out, and I don't want it to do that. So in fairness, the text is too large. So in order to change that, it's like changing the properties of anything else. So I'm going to drop down and I'm going to click onto 1mm text. So that's gone in a bit smaller. And then I want to bring the text all in, so I'm going to drag this arrow, this button across. And then this is my internal wall. So internal wall should have adequate resistance to spread of fire. Issues to be taken into account are, and that's my text in place. And I'm reasonably happy with that. If I wanted to make changes to it, I can double click inside and I can edit it. But generally I'm reasonably happy with that, okay? So I'll go outside. Now, I'm just going to show you how to do that again. So this time, I'm going to go back into my documents here. And I'm going to go into, I'm going to go to annotate, go to text, and again, two piece, and then I'm going to click from the door. And I'm going to put in during construction all doors should be wrapped until completion. So again, I can click outside and it clicks out. Okay, so now you can see again, I have the issue with the size of the text, so I'll go 1 millimeter, and then I'm just going to go and drag this across and then move this in here like so. And then you can see it there. You can see I've spelled something wrong there, so I'm going to go in. Now what I'll be looking for there is I'll be looking for specifications and details that are referring back to the technical guidance documents. Okay, if you have any queries on this, just you can send me a message through Brightspace, and I'll cover this again in class. Okay, that's great. Thank you.